Hello, my name is James Wilkes. I'm one of the creators of HiveTrax and want to welcome you to the HiveTrax community. Thank you for giving us a try. In this lesson, we're going to show you how to set up a yard, which is the first thing you want to do when you enter your account. So on the dashboard, click on Make a Yard. On this page you see all the data that is collected for each of your yards. So give your yard a name. I'm going to call this Home Yard. Each yard has an address, including the city and state and country. And the time zone is important because it helps us to timestamp the inspections correctly. The description of the yard can be whatever you would like. In my case, I'm going to name this Sourwood Yard because that's the kind of honey that this yard will produce. Next, we'll list some of the characteristics of this yard that might be important later when we start evaluating the data for productivity of different yards. So the sun exposure can have an influence on that. So I'm going to say this is a partial shade yard. Next is the forage environment, or what kind of flowers do your bees visit? Are they from natural sources, agriculture, or is this an urban environment? Adjust the percentages to reflect that environment. If you don't know what that is, don't worry about it. We'll come back to that later. Next is the latitude and longitude. You can get these coordinates simply by clicking Get Coordinates, and they will be fetched based on the address that you entered. Or you can enter them manually. Finally, we have a checkbox that if you would like to show the location of your yard on a global map to the rest of the HiveTrax community, you can do that. On the other hand, if you would just like to see the yard location yourself on your own map, you cannot check that box. In that case, this information will be private to you. So there you have it. All we have left to do is to click Save, and you see that this yard appeared on our list of yards. The weather for that yard has already been fetched. Now we're ready to enter hives. That will be the next lesson. So go ahead and create your first yard.